So today is the 16th of January 2024. Another update for the day. Anybody who doesn't know me, my name is Alexi, run my own SMMA, and yeah, just been tracking the journey as the days go by, showing you all a raw reality of what it's like to build a business. So yeah, what's happened over the last 24 hours has been interesting. So obviously I've had a really positive start to the year. Financially done pretty good as well to start off. Like I said, I've got a sales call tomorrow, a couple more next week, so things have been going positive. We had an interesting situation though over the last 24 hours. So my main client, which I've had for the last year now, it's been a year since we met, has unfortunately decided to stop working together, which is a real shame. And it was nothing to do with anything that was going wrong. It was just one of those things, and she was just saying obviously that she's worked together for a year. It'd be good to get fresh perspectives, look at different ways of doing things. Obviously we've implemented the system now into her business. She knows what she needs to do. So yeah, she decided to work with someone else. Now, of course, no hard feelings, completely respect that, and that's the game, that's how it goes. And from her point of view, it probably does make sense as well to get someone else completely fresh to look into it. Like she said, with a completely different perspective. But yeah, I'd be lying if I said it didn't wobble me a little bit. Now, although she was underpaying me because she was one of my early clients and I did her a deal to try and get her on, because what's funny is I charged her less because at the time of deciding whether to first sign up with me, it was between me and this other guy who she's now, it's the same guy who she signed on with now. And at the time, I just wanted to get people on board just so I could get as many case studies as possible. So I wasn't really fussed about making a little bit less than I should have. So I just took her on for a lower price point. So yeah, the guy finally wiggled his way in a year later, but just one of those things. But yeah, I think what I was going to say was, like I said, I'd be lying if I said I didn't have a bit of a wobble with it all. Obviously, I think during periods where things were a bit slow or I needed more proof of concept, having her as a client, she was always like a good solid backup. Like she'd always implement the work, she'd always follow the steps, and she'd done amazing with the process. Like made almost 60k with it all, and she's still got like probably at least another 10 sales calls that she hasn't done from me, which is pretty amazing as well. So yeah, it's just it wobbled me a little bit because obviously it was at that constant stable one, and obviously being with someone a year, it's just weird to have that change. But yeah, just thought I'd share that. I never thought, I don't know. I mean, first of all, I definitely didn't expect us to be working together for a year. I definitely over-delivered and under-promised. So I guess that's a big reason why she did stay for that long. But yeah, it's just, it's weird it'll be weird not to be working with her. But like I said, now it's, I'm a big believer in things happen for a reason. When the time's right, things will just fall into place, and everything on this journey has just fell into place when it's meant to fall into place. So maybe the time is right. I mean, like for example, for her, I was doing part of the process that I teach to the guys that I'm working with is to do appointment setting, how to do appointment setting for themselves to booking clients. Now, obviously, because of the situation I was in last year, and the position that business was in, I offered to do it for her. Again, because I really wanted to work on it for myself and build out my own process based off of experience. So obviously for her at the moment, she's probably my lowest paying client, but I probably do actually deliver the most work for her, which is really interesting. So that's why I'm also sort of not mad about it, because it's just one of the things. It likely will work out in my favour, like everything else has on this journey. It's all just fell into place when it's meant to fall into place. But yeah, it's interesting. We had a little bit of a situation, just because I found out that she'd switched in not a nice way, and the new guy that she'd signed up with shared the win that I got with her as his own, so it was a bit sort of behind the back. So we had a discussion about that, but yeah, we're on good terms, and yeah, it's been a good year to work with her. She helped me to learn a lot. I helped her to learn a lot. So yeah, it was a good working relationship really, and yeah, now it's just about finding more clients and obviously getting as many people on as I possibly can, essentially. I mean, over the last, like I said, over the last week or so, I've booked in about 5 sales calls from my ads. And I think now I'm also going to launch some more ads, record some more, and just step things up. I think I'm sitting on a lot of cash, just because I've just built it up for costs, living, etc. But I think now I'm in a position where I can deploy some of that cash now and start sort of running adverts and trying to get more clients. So yeah, at the moment I'm spending £20 a day on ads. So it's about 600 a month, which isn't a lot really. So I'm going to double that, spend about 1.2 a month, see what sort of return we can get off the back of that. Hopefully like even if it's like a 3 to 4 ROAS, that's really fucking good. So yeah, I think I just need to go all in now and just deploy more cash, getting more clients in, and just really just trying to take this to the next level. Because yeah, I guess it was inevitable that eventually she was going to move on anyway. We're never going to work together forever, are we? So like I say, things happen at certain times for a reason. So I've kept my emotions out of it. I've bounced back from it quick, and like I said, sales call tomorrow, couple more next week, without, obviously I haven't booked anyone extra in as well. Never know who else comes through from the ads because they're just constantly running. But yeah, let's see how it goes. But yeah, that's the update for the day. So bit of an very interesting start to the year. A lot of, again, as always, highs and lows. But yeah, overall I'd say a positive start, and see what we can do for the rest of the year.